Bonus Land. We're in Bonus Land, episode 39, Bonus Land. Good episode.
Welcome. Thank you.
Thank you as well. Thank you. Well, what about me?
Yeah, good episode.
Good episode. Top third.
You think so?
Middle third, top third.
Yeah.
Top of middle third.
You know, there's the show as a whole, and then there's your own personal perspective.
Mhm.
And I think the show as a whole is always tainted by your own personal perspective.
Yeah.
I think I could have done better.
Okay. That's good attitude to have.
So that was me. Yeah.
Same with me.
All right. So we have something to aim for.
Exactly.
Hey, you got to aim for the sky, because if you fall, you land on the clouds.
That's right.
That's what they say.
I learned that from Simba and Timon. And Pumbaa.
I thought you didn't like sci-fi.
Yes, I got back from a family trip, went to Martha's Vineyard. It was a lot of fun. I actually wore this shirt from Tampa to JFK.
Yeah.
And then
JFK.
JFK to Martha's Vineyard.
Uh-huh.
I went with my parents. They drove, so they picked me up. And I wore it to Martha's Vineyard, very leftist place. And I was talking to my dad about it. He is older, obviously. So he grew up in the 60s, 70s, 80s.
Yeah.
And he was saying how in the 70s, it was all hippies and free love and the music and whatever. And then there was like the pendulum came back and it was Ronald Reagan 80s.
Yeah. Ronald Reagan 80s. Let's do this coke. Let's fucking go to the club.
Stock market rips.
Yeah. Whoa. This 10x. Big giant cell phones.
Yeah, buying cars on your lunch break. So I had like this shirt, which is like an 80s Trump shirt. And it's kind of interesting because I think the pendulum's going to swing back now in the 2020s. In the 2024 election and then so on. So I think that's why a lot of conservative content creators like the 80s and resonate with the 80s as well.
Yeah.
Like I love synthwave. I love that old music. I love the neon. I love the retro-ness to it.
Yeah.
And I think if we tap into that, we can kind of usher in that same 80s vibe, 90s vibe that was kind of taken from us.
Yeah. Lamborghini Countach.
Cool stuff like that.
All white.
So
Live for New Year's Eve.
yeah,
Well,
yeah.
That's a
So the 80s and then, the 90s were taken from us. That's like what America could have been. Then the pendulum got brought back again. But that's why I think a lot of the right-wing people like the 80s style and aesthetic.
yeah, makes sense.
Because it taps into that. And then I think if we kind of lean into that, it'll make it even more impressive and make it even more powerful, that take back your country, patriotic vibe.
Smart.
Yeah. So I
So
love that.
do you like Stranger Things? That's like pure 80s, right? Isn't that? I know you don't
Yeah,
watch it. or
I don't
anything.
watch it. I
you
watched
going
the
to?
first few episodes. No, I heard at the end of season 4, the girl defeated the bad guy by just going and doing that.
That's what they do all the time.
And that's-
It's like I saw a meme that was like Stranger Things fans when 11 holds her hand up and screams to defeat the bad guy for the 4th time.
And yeah.
It's like my mental power. Oh.
So I saw that meme and basically was like, I can't watch season 4 now.
Yeah.
So who cares?
That one meme, true or not, ruined it for me.
Yeah, exactly. Rapoy and I just did a ad for Jake for State House. Our
Yeah.
friend Jake Hoffman's running for State House here in Florida. And we did an ad where we had to like be actors and we crushed it.
Yeah, it was pretty funny.
Let's play it.
Total mess, just like the Biden administration, am I right?
Who are you?
My name's Jake for State House.
Jake for State House?
Hey, who's the guy?
He says he's Jake for State House.
Yeah, my name's Jake. I'm running for the State House.
Does he have common sense?
Do you think I should be able to wrestle against girls, Jake from State House?
I mean, I'm not a biologist, but absolutely not.
yeah, he gets it.
Hi, I'm Jake Hoffman for the Florida State House. Vote Jake for a better
Yeah,
state.
we did a good job.
Yeah, I was a method actor. You can see the outfit. I actually brought that costume
Yep.
by myself, or well, not by myself, but I actually brought that costume. I was in character for a whole week. I had to wind down for a whole week after. So yeah, character actor life is hard, but it's worth it. The result,
100%
is good.
worth it. We're actors now. That trash bag fall,
Yeah,
that
tell us
was
about
actually real trash.
Yeah.
Which was interesting because I had to do like 5 takes of it. And then every time I had to, because I'm a team player,
You're not a diva, right?
I'm not a diva talent, I'm a team player. But every time I dropped the trash, I had to pick it up, put it back in the bag, and then do it again. And there was like Q-tips in it, old pizza crusts.
No, Q-tips.
Disgusting real trash from someone's house, like a bathroom trash can or kitchen trash can, like were emptied into this bag.
Like the culminating mix of all.
So then I dropped it, picked it up, put it back in, and then like the CEO of the company who was producing it, like kind of saw me doing that. So in between takes, like he would come and help me with the trash to show that like he's a team player too. Hey,
Can't be a diva. You can't say, who's doing the trash pickup?
I'm not touching this. So, you know, that's a little behind the scenes of how acting works.
Yeah.
And I'm a team player, so obviously hire me. I'm not going to report anyone to OSHA or whatever. So that was fun. We hope Jake wins, and it's cool to act like that.
Yeah. It is funny to be in stuff like
And then
that.
Rapboy had a meme made about him when he was in the gardener outfit. Nancy Pelosi had her milkers out last week, as everyone probably saw.
Yeah, that was crazy, right?
And someone made this meme about Rapboy. I'm not going to read it. It's a little vulgar for me, but you can
Yeah.
read it on screen.
It's just
There
on the
it
line
is.
there. Shout out to what I mean to say.
Yep. Moving on. Look at this deep fake Tom Cruise video. Is this an actor who looks like Tom Cruise?
It's an actor who has the frame and body
And then
and
his
dark,
face gets...
like dark hair mixed with this of Tom Cruise, and then he just does the Tom Cruise deepfake. I see this guy all over.
So if you saw him in public, you wouldn't say that's Tom Cruise?
100% no. It's
But then
all
after,
filter.
it's all
AI.
after.
Yeah.
So check out this video.
Paris, I don't want to be late to this premiere. We gotta go.
You should always run fashionably late. It's your night.
And this is the real Paris Hilton.
Thank you.
How do I look? Am I all kind of ready to go?
Check it out. Looking very sharp, Mr. Cruz.
So it's like completely fake. That's interesting. What would you do with that?
Why is Paris Hilton involved in this content?
It's probably way cheaper than getting Tom Cruise to do something.
But Paris Hilton is so rich and so famous.
Probably knows Tom
She
Cruise.
probably literally knows Tom Cruise. And so it's like, what the hell?
I'm going to replace you on the show with some Rat Boy
Deep
fill-ins.
fake AI rap boy. Yeah, that's funny, Fleckos. Guess what happens next? C. Like,
What would you do with a Tom Cruise deepfake if you had like an afternoon and you could get any content you want?
I'd have him do like degenerate out of character stuff. So I'd be like Tom Cruise gamble, be like, that was the last of my money. And like do crazy shit like that, you know, like Tom Cruise doing a line of blow or something.
Key
you know?
bumps in the bathroom
Yeah.
with Tom Cruise.
Yeah.
It's for the content, man. It's like, where's the camera?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. You.
It's just so weird to me though. This guy's whole online identity is like being fake Tom Cruise, and he's great at it.
He's very good at it.
So I just don't get it though. Like, what's the point? I'm supposed to watch it and then see what happens next with Tom Cruise, but he's fake, and you know it's fake, and you know something's off.
Maybe it's just meant to desensitize us to deepfakes. So if there's ever a video of someone doing anything actually really bad, you can just be like, oh, that's one of those Tom Cruise deepfake filter videos.
Yeah, Hunter Biden. That was a deep fake.
Yeah, Hunter Biden was a
Just
deepfake.
anything he's done.
Exactly. Moving on. A couple funny memes I saw this week. There's a trans meme and then a plants meme. Nothing too crazy, but I thought this trans meme was funny. Can you read it?
It's a disgusting drawing, and it says ban criticism of me and participate in my autogynephilia fetish, or I will kill myself.
I thought that was funny.
It's about
That's pretty much what's going on out there, right?
Yeah, that's kind of this picture on the left reminds me of the thing they did in that Swiss town.
Oh,
The effigy?
the boog.
Yeah, the boog.
Yeah.
So that's kind of the same vibe. Do you want to explain autogynephilia?
I don't think I can. What is it? I think it's people who
Basically, are turned on by
get
like,
off. Yeah.
They get off on pretending to be a woman and like
And everyone goes, yeah, you're a woman. And they go, oh, yeah.
and the line between that and a trans person is like you squint your eyes and look, and I don't see any difference to me.
That's
at
so
least.
true. You
And so-
do the cross eyes and kind of half stare, and it's the same.
Yeah. So I think a lot of people who are trans and who are clearly a dude with an Adam's apple and are dressing in that like, oh, I'm wearing the dress. I think they're getting off.
Yeah, they like it. They like making us conform. They like being in charge. They like to control because basically they're out of control in their own lives pretty much probably everywhere, and all they can control is like what they can. So I'm going to wear a dress and you're going to call me a girl, and if you're not, that's the problem. That's what I need to focus on. That's the biggest issue in society.
And when you do, I'm getting off.
And when you do, I'm getting off.
I'm getting squirts. It's fetish shit.
It really is super gross. Moving on. Well, there's another meme. The plants playing the long game. I thought this was actually pretty funny, and it makes sense.
Yeah, it says, in reality, plants are actually farming us by giving us oxygen daily until we eventually decompose so they can consume us.
Yeah, do whatever you want. You're eventually gonna end up in the ground.
Yeah.
And then you get eaten by the plants.
That's fair. I don't know.
I like that. There was a video, a space video. I labeled it the space hoax video. Play this video of a July 4th message from the International Space Station, wherever
that is.
Well, you'll see where it is.
Greetings, Houston, and happy 4th of July. I'm NASA astronaut Kjell Lindgren, along with my NASA crewmate Bob Hines, orbiting aboard the International Space Station.
Doubt.
Along with our nation's Independence Day, we're also celebrating the 60th anniversary of NASA's Johnson Space Center.
Hands him the mic.
Houston is called Space City because NASA's Johnson Space Center is the home of human spaceflight. We design the missions, train the crews, and orchestrate the flights from right here in Houston. Houston was the first to receive words from the surface of the moon, and the next giant leap will also start right here in Houston.
Hear that?
Right here in Houston?
Sounds like he's in Houston.
Well, yeah, what kind of tense switching is that? Like right here in Houston. I thought you were on the space station.
I thought you were on the space station, and now you're saying you're orchestrating it from right here in Houston?
These
That's
guys look like
weird.
they're in zero gravity.
That's weird. Orchestrating it from right here in Houston. Orchestrating means like you're kind of contriving and like making it happen here in Houston.
Getting a big group of people together and all getting on the same page. That's an orchestra, right?
Does not make sense to me, does not add up. One quick little space video I'm going to play. This is a SpaceX video of like a rocket shooting in space.
Mm-hmm.
And then you look, and this is on SpaceX, the website. This is on like their YouTube video. And then you look here at like the 4 hour and something mark. They got mice. They got mice running around the spaceship.
I saw that video.
It's old, but it's kind of adds to this. They got mice running around on the spaceship in space. How do you do that? How do you have a mouse out there?
I don't know. I can't explain it personally.
I personally can't explain it either. It makes me think that NASA is just a front for something and they just faked it and all the space talk was fake. It makes me think that space isn't what they said it was, and if anything, the hollow Earth is where all the aliens are through the Antarctica Passage. I don't know.
You're losing me. That's for sure. That's
I
what
don't know. I don't fully know, but it doesn't seem like space is real.
Yeah.
It seems like
space is so cold. But then the sun gets here. Sun's heat.
So true.
I don't know how that's working physically.
That's a good point. The planet,
atmosphere, I guess.
the planet is warm from the sun, but the closer you get to the sun, it's like negative a billion degrees.
Well, yeah, in space it's cold. Like you go out of the atmosphere, you freeze, right? But then sun gets into us, and what?
I guess it's like, you know how you have a magnifying glass?
Yeah,
and
it's
then the
one of
sun,
those.
and it cooks it.
It's that.
So the firmament, the sun hits the firmament and then cooks the whole planet.
The firmament?
The bubble.
Okay.
The glass bubble that keeps the water out.
Okay.
Space is water. You're not on that wave?
I'm not on any wave that you're on. Right
You're
now.
not on that wave?
Not even close.
Well, obviously, this is bonus land. This is where we can hash out these ideas.
we can disagree in bonus land.
This is where we can hash out the ideas. Gavin Newsom just ran an ad.
Yeah.
Pretty absurd. Let's give it a play.
It's Independence Day, so let's talk about what's going on in America. Freedom, it's under attack in your state. Your Republican leaders, they're banning books, making it harder to vote, restricting speech in classrooms, even criminalizing women and doctors.
Criminalizing women and doctors because you can't kill the unborn. Criminalizing doctors. What did you guys do to all the doctors that came out with like COVID treatments and like alternatives to the vaccine? Didn't you criminalize them? Banning books. Didn't California ban Huck Finn and To Kill a Mockingbird because it had like, this says the N-word?
Yeah.
Because it was written at a different time.
Can't see that.
But in California, you can also get the book in the children's library that has like graphic depictions of like sex and
Sucking the
blowjobs.
dildo.
Yeah.
Like sucking someone's strap-on dildo. Great.
So, and then like completely gaslight, like he's playing this ad in Florida saying your state's attacking freedom. Come to California where you're free to blow dump on the road and inject yourself with heroin, and the needles are given to you by the government, and you can rob a store and you'll never get arrested. You can pretty much do whatever you want.
Here in California, you're free to pay 10% income tax to the state, the highest in the nation. Like, it's so many different things.
And like a million people left California over the last like 2-something years.
Yeah, it's like, yo, Gavin, you got recalled. You're the U-Haul salesman of the year.
Remember his recall election?
You're a nut.
Didn't he get like more votes to not recall than he got in the real election?
Don't even start with me.
It makes no sense. Absolutely nuts. And then play a little bit more. There's one more little thing I want to note at the end.
I urge all of you living in Florida to join the fight or join us in California, where we still believe in freedom. Freedom of speech, freedom to choose, freedom from hate, and the freedom to love. Don't let them take your freedom.
Paid for by Newsom for California Governor 2022.
So, paid for by Gavin Newsom for governor in Florida. So that's a little weird.
It's a PR stunt, you know?
Maybe he's running for president?
I mean, I would assume so. This looks like a guy who wants to be president.
Yeah, which would be bad if he was the main candidate. I'm really looking for a Hillary Clinton 2024 run because Hillary the musical, guys. We mentioned this in Bonus Land before. We're going to do Hillary the musical if Hillary runs in 2024. I need her to run for that reason.
He needs the content.
We need the content. We're going to do a musical. It's going to be hilarious. We're going to run it in cities. There's going to be protesters. We're going to have a digital version, maybe even a making of Hillary the musical. I need this content. So if we can like trick Hillary into running and thinking it's a good idea, it would be very helpful for me.
Imagine if like Hillary and Joe Biden ran against each other in the primaries or something.
Oh.
That would be so crazy.
2020, I remember saying like Joe Biden physically can't even make it. And then they kind of just like shoved him all the way through.
They skipped a debate and they let him do a jog one time. So it's
Yeah.
like, hey, look, he can jog.
He can't ride a bike. So it's like now 2024, they're going to try and do it again. There's no shot.
I think they're trying their best to get anybody but Joe Biden. They're trying to make it seem like it's Joe Biden's decision to go away.
Yeah. Who do you think would be their candidate? Gavin Newsom, Michelle Obama?
Yeah, Gavin. Yeah, it's Gavin. It's somebody who's like at least can talk and at least can lie and at least can stick with the lie.
It's so true.
Gavin Newsom is pretty good at doing the left narrative.
Yeah.
You know? So he at least stays on points. He hits the bullet points and he doesn't need a card telling him what our points are.
Yeah.
He memorizes
the
them.
card that says sit in your chair.
Yeah.
And he has that finger, which is like the most disingenuous.
You need to
Join
go
the fight.
to my state.
Join the fight in California. And it's like, you're insanely backwards on purpose. Gaslighting makes no sense. It's not meant to make sense. They just lie to our face just to humiliate us at this point.
Yeah.
And if you say anything, it's just like, they don't even care. They just want to beat you down.
They don't care.
They really don't. It's super sad. Moving on, we have a little bit of a what happens next section. This is a light one. This is just what happens next. There's Antifa.
Are they peaceful?
Protesters. These people are in a car, and the girl in the car says, "Are they peaceful? Are they peaceful?" So what happens next, Rat Boy? Are they peaceful? Yes, they're peaceful, and the car gets through no problem. Or C, no, they're not. Bitch Boy Rat Antifa smashes the windshield.
What? You gave me two options?
Yeah.
Bitch Boy Rat Antifa smashes the windshield.
Let's let the clip play.
Are they peaceful?
I hope.
Oh my god!
Are they peaceful? Why, smash. No, they're not. No, they're not.
Enjoy the $400 bill
stay in the car.
to replace that windshield.
Yep, and make sure you report that person who did it. The cops will be here in an hour, and no one will be arrested.
Yep. The LARP continues. Antifa, unfettered LARP gets to go on.
Exactly. Moving on. What do we got elsewhere? Going on elsewhere in our lives? We're moving into New Orleans in a couple weeks. We're excited about that.
Yep.
We have a couple more episodes of the show before we get there. Once we get to New Orleans, we're going to be incorporating street videos into the show, which is going to be fantastic.
Yep.
That'll make us. Our last episode got like 90,000 views.
That was crazy.
Yeah. I think this is going to be like a new paradigm with this Man in the Street. We should be hitting over 100K on every episode. And once we're consistently hitting over 100K, who's got a better show than us?
Nobody.
And you know what's interesting? A lot of people that do shows, they do shows like 4 days a week, 3 days a week, 5 days a week. I don't see the need for that.
Yeah.
I'm on like the Bill Maher wave.
Because then you just talk about whatever got pumped out that day. It's like
Yeah.
you're almost just
You're the
reacting
news.
to the media.
You're the news. And it's like there's plenty of people doing that. So I don't feel an obligation to like share information that people aren't going to get unless I tell them it.
Yeah.
So I'd rather just like react in my own way to what I want to talk about, highlight clips I want to talk about, and have like my own show where I can laugh about stuff on my own terms once a week, Friday show, casual and fun.
Yeah. There is a middle ground though. Like maybe if we had one more, like, or a long form or a different version,
Like a bonus line on Mondays.
Yeah, but like maybe even more than that because we obviously shoot this all in one day. So you know what I mean?
Maybe if we incorporate Man in the Street into Bonus Land, it'll increase our Bonus Land audience.
It could.
I think it definitely could. But yeah, I love the way we do it. We're the Bill Maher model once a week, or the John Oliver once a week.
I mean, really, America. I mean, really, are you stupid?
Yep, exactly. Well, another Bonus Land in the books. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, share, subscribe. All the good stuff you already are. We appreciate it. Thank you guys for being Bonus Land people. As always, support our sponsors. If you guys get some Gold River tea and send me a screenshot of your receipt, I will send you a based mug. Thank you guys for watching. We will see you at the next one.